Why, hello everyone, Spencer here, also known as Screen Speak, and in today's video, I just watched Mickey 17 earlier this week, so without further ado, let's discuss. Alright, so with that said, there are going to be minor spoilers in this review here, and not really much to spoil, but just discussing the movie. So if you don't want to know super much explicit or anything about this movie, just back out. But I'm unfortunately one that is mixed. However, I was deeply enthusiastically excited about this film. It did not deliver as what I was expecting. However, it's a film that I would watch again, where there are films like last year, or not even last year, just films past where I've gone, I don't even know how I'd watch it again. I'm not trying to say Oppenheimer's not good, but it's like one of those movies I've never gotten the chance to watch Oppenheimer again, but I would watch Oppenheimer again. Maybe the best example of this is Killers of the Flower Moon, which is on my top 10 of 2023. But I haven't watched it again. And it's one of those movies where it's really, Killers of the Flower Moon is really good, and I put it on my top 10, but it's like, of that year, and I was like, I haven't revisited it. This is one of those movies where I don't know if this will be on the top 10 at the end of my year or not, but I could always, I can see myself going back to this more than Killers of the Flower Moon, because the genre. I love that this is a science fiction genre, and it also takes itself, well, I almost said, it also is a comedy, it's a sci-fi comedy, but it knows when to use its jokes right. It knows the things I liked about this film, and I love the musical score for different moments of it, the way that they incorporated the music, soundtrack, and they know when to use our jokes well, they know when to be tense and all that sort of stuff, and serious moments, and the acting here by the cast of Robert Pattinson being the expendable, who keeps dying and being printed, and Naomi Ackie and Stephen Young, who plays Invincible. Stay tuned for next week when I got my Invincible review. And Mark Ruffalo are the standouts here. They're just all so good in their roles. And Toni Collette, who is the wife of Mark Ruffalo, which I know her name from somewhere. I just don't know. I just haven't seen her anything else. But I love everybody's roles. Watching it, there's a little bit of like, my dad was like, oh, is this like a capitalist movie with all these like, being printed a whole bunch, having your multiples, having a business, like, running. And I watched Snowpiercer a couple days before this one. And I got to thinking, I'm like, it's interesting how similar, it's the same director, but it's interesting how similar these movies are in taste, or in like just similar vibes. Like one's on a train, one is in space. So this one's kind of like more Star Warsy Dune type of, like they're on a different planet here. It's kind of like Planet Hoth, with these like weird creatures, like Tauntaun like creatures, or like it's more like Tauntaun meets Kraken almost, right? It's like a big slob with that's a very odd word to say, but anyway, it's like Snowpiercer deals a lot like trying to get to the guy at the engine, right? And in this movie, it's like, well, the head guy, and you have to go kill him. Like Mark Ruffalo is the head guy. So I don't know. It's very interesting comparisons with both movies. But what I enjoyed this one while watching it. I just think one of the biggest things for me of this movie was the pacing. I mean, Snowpiercer also had some slow pacing. I'll give it that one. And Mickey 17 it doesn't have horrible pacing like the first Dune. I mean, not even the first Dune isn't awful, but something about it left me like not going like, oh my gosh, that was like the best movie of the year, which I was kind of hoping I was gonna come out like after watching this gonna say that, but I'm not, and I'm ashamed. And funny enough, like next week you're going to see, later this month, I'm going to go see, or by the end of this month, I'm going to have seen Novocaine. And that movie has gotten higher reviews, and I'm like very, very, very antsy to go see that one. And that one, people are saying like is the movie of the year so far. And with that in mind, I'm like, well, crud. The way I didn't enjoy this one as much. No, it doesn't. I'm not trying to say like because I want to enjoy another movie, this one sucked. That's not my point. I'm saying that it's disappointing that I'm looking forward to another one more than I was this one. It's a shame, and again, I'm probably going to agree with everybody else's reviews on this, where I'm looking at Google right now. It's 3.7 on Letterboxd. Probably where I'd place it. I mean, I don't even know how you can give a film a 3.7. But a IMDb 7.1 out of 10 and a 77 Rotten Tomatoes. That all seems fair to me. But, again, there's great action in the end. And there's just moments, like I said, comedy between the... There's two different, like, there's Mickey 17 and Mickey 18. The reason Mickey 17 is because it's, like, the main Mickey we focus. His name is Mickey Barnes. And then there's another Mickey 18 that comes to life that they bring back, and there's printed. And, you know, I think the subject matter for a lot of people, they're not going to understand, but I think it's also like Dune 2, like things are just going to go over your head, or Across the Spider-Verse, like you're not going to understand all the multiverse nonsense. But this one's an interesting one for me because I definitely enjoyed the subject matter. You know, after watching Snowpiercer, I definitely got a lot out of this movie. I did for sure, and it's one that I would watch again, don't get me wrong, and I love the subject matter, I love the set design. Oh, the set design was beautiful. Beautiful. Like, I love the sci-fi. Here's something else, is when I went to watch Borderlands last year, terrible movie. Terrible movie. Borderlands had great set design, but the movie was awful, so after watching it, I'm like, well, I have no idea how to watch it again, but looking at the imagery was beautiful. But this, however, it's like, even though I was mixed on Mickey 17, I still go, well, I love the acting, I love the scenery, I love the production design, I mean, I love the genre, I love the set design, and all of it looked beautiful. So, and the music, and so all of it to say, it's a pretty... I'm mixed, but I'm more so, it's like, it's a film I'd probably put, like, near close to my top 20 films. Like, it's one of those. It's not like, it's like at the bottom, it's like in the top 10 worst movies of all time for me. It's a mixed film. Like, you know, I would say that I did enjoy it more than Snowpiercer. I don't know. The way I'm saying, like, I'm mixed up. I did enjoy it a little more than Snowpiercer. And to all of you people, have you seen Parasite by this director? No. I don't even know when I'll get around to it, because Snowpiercer does a little bit of that subtitle thing, but if I have to watch the whole movie with no English dialogue, it's so difficult for me. So yeah, that's my personality for you. But this film, I'm mixed on it. I wish I could give you more thoughts. Maybe, should I give you more thoughts? Well, at the end of the movie, Mark Ruffalo does end up dying by Mickey 18, and Mickey 17 lives happily ever after with his girlfriend, Naomi Ackie's character, Nasha. And I was happy about that. And then the daughter, Kai, or the other girl, Kai, Kenneth Marshall was Mark Ruffalo's character. And Kai has like a girlfriend or something. I'm like, who's she? I'm like, okay, where did she come into play? But there was this night, like the ending fight. Like I was expecting more of a fight between the people. Like it was like, oh, Mickey 18 goes and fights Mark Ruffalo, and I didn't need a big battle. But I was like, like Dune 2 has this epic battle, right? The big showdown type thing. I don't know. I think Mickey 17 just... Again, it's great. I enjoyed what I watched. I was just expecting something different. So, here's what I'm going to leave you off on. Is I enjoyed the movie. And I enjoyed the scenery, the acting, I was going to say the pacing was off. But again, I think it's just more so... I wasn't sure what to expect, and by the end I was expecting something different. But overall, I thought it was enjoyable. So enjoyable, just go in with expectations that it might not be what you expect. So I don't know. I guess I got what I got. Like sometimes the trailers are like, oh, I knew this scene was gonna happen, but I just thought there was gonna be more to be shown in the end. But with that said, it was enjoyable on my part. I'll leave you off on. I agree with Rotten Tomatoes. I'd give it. It's probably just like it's an A minus for me. I don't want to give it a B because it's not a B movie. It's an A minus, a 7 out of 10, and a 3.5 on letterbox probably for me. So don't take that with hatred. I do enjoy this movie with a 3.5. I just gave a movie a 3.5 recently, which was Heart Eyes. So I did enjoy Heart Eyes 2, which was a 3.5. So this is probably middle of the road for that. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like down below. Don't forget to tell me if you have seen Mickey 17 or you plan to go see it. I would like to know your thoughts, your expectations. Like, do you not care about it? Have you seen the trailers? By the way, this movie had been delayed like 5 times. It was supposed to come out. Well, it was announced, the teaser trailer, in December of 22. So it was like, yeah, early 24. That got delayed. It was like, oh no, let's delay it again to 2025. It was going to be in April. It was going to be in January. Then like April, and that was a March release. Very happy it's out. But yeah, that's my rating on it. But have you guys been mad that it got delayed? Do you not care anymore? Do you care? Are you like me and you saw it and you're mixed on it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are you? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to, do that. Don't forget to keep calm and play like, don't forget to keep calm. Watch the screen. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.